Hello and welcome. My name is Jomo Barnett, and this is the Get to Know Jamaica International Projects webinar. If you have ever wanted to experience the real Jamaica, not just the resort version, you're in the right place. Today is a short, clear overview of who we are, what we do, and how you can get started without confusion. Now, this session is about 30 minutes long. I will keep it practical and I will tell you exactly what to do next based on what you want from Jamaica. If you have any questions, please save them for the end and we will do a Q&A. And of course, if you're seeing a recording of this video, you can always post your questions and then I'll answer them on the platform for everyone to see. Right. So let us get started. Now, what you will get today. Here's a list of what you'll get today. First, I'll explain what Jamaica International Projects, or JIP, is and why it exists. Then, I will walk you through what we offer, including learning courses, events, and travel experiences. I will explain who JIP is, for what we are introducing this year, and then I'll give you the simple way to choose your next steps. So if you are here and you're not sure where to start, that's totally normal. The point of this session is to make the starting point obvious for you and easier for you, so there is no confusion. Now, what is Jamaica International Projects about? Jamaica International Projects is Jamaican owned and operated, and we have spent the last decade helping travelers and learners experience Jamaica with more context, more respect, and more real connection. We're not here to sell a fantasy, right? We're here to help you understand Jamaica and experience it in a way that makes sense. So you get to see the real Jamaica, not the Jamaica that you see on TV or that you think you know. Right. Our approach is culture first. That means we believe learning comes before the experience. If you understand the language basics, the cultural cues, the history, the food, the music, then that transforms your entire visit or experience with Jamaica, whether you're in person or online. You move differently, you communicate better, and you enjoy Jamaica and understand Jamaica on a deeper level. Right, so GIP is built on respect, transparency, and real community connection. Now, we're going to look at some of the problems that we solve. Here is the main problem that we solve. Most people only meet the tourist Jamaica or the tourist version of Jamaica, right? So I can't tell you how many clients over the years told me that they've been to Jamaica 10 times, 15 times before, and they've never left the resort, right? They land, they stay in the resort, they might do a few little excursions, maybe down to the river, the poster excursions, and they just leave with a partial understanding of the island. On the flip side, many people want the real Jamaica, but they get overwhelmed, right? There's so much information online with AI, social media, and everything just, giving a noise. So you don't really know what the real experience, the cut through the noise is, right? So without that context, it's easy to misread situations, misunderstand people, or feel culture shock while in Jamaica. So people want the real Jamaica, but they don't know where to start. Now, JIP solves this problem by giving you a clear pathway. We help you build a foundation first, then you choose experiences that fit your goals. Whether you want to learn, you want to join events, you want to volunteer, do an internship, join a trip to Jamaica, organize a group trip, or you're coming to Jamaica for business or for pleasure, right? Whatever your goal, working with JIP is always a safe first bet, right? Now, we're going to look at the JIP pathway. So here's the simplest way to understand how we work. We start with free value. So we send a weekly mailing list with updates about new programs, new courses, events, reviews, customer stories, and more. And it's packed with tidbits about maybe travel tips. Right. So our newsletter is very handy and informative. We also have detailed articles, brochures, and the extensive frequently asked questions database for you to browse at your leisure to just kind of educate yourself along the way, right? And then we have an easy entry point for you to kind of ease yourself into Jamaica, which is our membership called the Real Jamaica Membership, right? Now, it's $20 for lifetime access to this membership, and it's designed to give you a strong foundation without overwhelming you. After that, you can deepen with full courses on topics like Jamaican patois, Jamaican culture and history, Jamaican food / cooking classes, or the healing of herbs and the healing power of herbs and plants in Jamaica. Then you can join our live events that we're going to be keeping throughout the year and our workshops as well for real time learning and to build and work with the JIP community. And then finally, if you want real life experiences, not just online, we offer structured in country options like volunteer projects, internships, group trips, and 1 day volunteer experiences. So you'd come to Jamaica to actually experience those face to face. All right. Now, the key is that you do not have to do everything. You what pick what fits you best. So if what fits you best is to join our $20 membership and then that's as far as you go, right? Then that's fine. If you want to join our free membership and just get access to our live sessions weekly and stuff, you can do that as well. Just to get more knowledge about Jamaica with hopes of maybe coming 1 day, right? So you're free to choose your own destination and your own journey, but we're here to help you, with your choice. Now we're going to explore our learning products or courses. Right. First, as I mentioned, we have the Real Jamaica membership. Now, this is the main entry point I want most people to start with. It's a short, structured introduction to Jamaica that covers the basics of Jamaican patois, culture and history, music, food, resort areas, and a clear guide on what you can do next. It also includes downloadable cheat sheets and a growing resource library. Like all of our courses, it is lifetime access. So you pay once and you keep it forever. Now, this is perfect for anyone who wants an introduction to everything Jamaican. Whether you intend to join other courses, events, and projects with us, or you just want the membership as a one off, you do get incredible value. Then, as I mentioned before, we have our deeper courses. We're going to explore more about those. So, our Patois course is called Mastering Jamaican Patois, and it goes beyond the basics and help you fully understand and use the language, right? And it's over 12 modules. You have patois exercises, pronunciation guides. There's a robust patois dictionary that we keep on extending over time. So these are full courses that once you join these courses, you basically understand the A to Z of these topics. So once you join the Master in Jamaican Patois course and you complete it and you get a certificate for all of these courses. Right. Next, we have the Jamaican Cultural Immersion 101 course. This gives you a comprehensive understanding of Jamaican identity, heritage, and cultural truth. And next, we have our yard style cooking. which is the Jamaican Cooking Masterclass. This is for people who want a real Jamaican cooking skills, not just watered down recipes. And then finally, we have our Herbs and Healing Plants course, which is for people who want to understand traditional herbs and natural Jamaican plants with knowledge and proper context and how to use them. So you can know what's good to turn into a medicinal salve, what's good to make tea, what herbs and spices can be used to make tea, and what properties each of them have, and so forth. What's good for seasoning and the effect each of the ingredients have. So we'll do a deep dive in all the herbs and spices in Jamaica and what they do or the benefits that you get from them. And that also comes with a book as well. So if you're unsure where to start, the Real Jamaica membership is your best bet, and then you can kind of go from there. Right. Now we're going to explore free and paid live events. This year, we're pushing live programming heavily because it builds a real connection and gives you consistent learning. Our weekly free live session is called the JIP Weekly Cultural Corner. So every week, we'll cover a patois word or phrase, an aspect of Jamaica's culture and history, Jamaican food, Jamaican music, and a resort area or attraction. Now, we'll also do a monthly live cooking workshop that is free, where we cook quick dishes and talk about ingredients, herbs, fruits, and vegetables, and ground provisions. So that's just a quick live demo that we're going to be doing once per month for free. Now, for our paid live experiences, we have our quarterly live workshops and one-on-one cooking sessions. So the quarterly live workshops, and those will be on our event calendar. So you can they're covering different topics. So one of the workshops that we're gonna have this year for quarterly is the workshop that goes along with the herbs and healing course. We're gonna have workshops on Jamaican food and so forth. Right. And then for the one-on-one cooking sessions, you can always book those at will with me. So you book the time on the calendar that's available to be able to join a one-on-one cooking session. Now, live sessions are where you build momentum. They are also where you can ask questions and learn in real time. Next, we're going to talk about the different travel experience programs that we offer. So, for people who want more than online learning, these are the real life travel experiences that we offer. This includes our volunteer projects, internships, group trips, 1 day volunteer projects, and seasonal or theme trips to Jamaica, such as during spring break and summer break. And we're also working on a planned Jamaican foodie vacation. So that's gonna be like a 1 week vacation package where we explore different aspects of Jamaican food. So that's especially for those who join the Jamaican cooking class. Um, so we can meet up together, stay together, cook the food that we learned to cook in the lessons, and we can also go to some of the historic areas of Jamaica that birth some of these foods so we can learn more and have those authentic dishes prepared for us. For instance, Devon House ice cream is number 4 in Jamaica, so we can go to Devon House and enjoy. No, sorry, Devon House ice cream is ranked number 4 in the world for best tasting. So we can go to Devon House and have some of that ice cream that Jamaica offers. You can go to a rum factory to sample rum and so forth. Right. Now, the key point is structure and transparency. We're clear about what is included, what is expected, and how the experience works. We also focus on respecting the community. So we don't do poverty tourism or stage experiences, and we don't do fake cultural moments. If you know me, if you're a past client and you're watching this, you know me, you know I don't do fake anything, right? So what you see is what you get, right? Now our projects they foster self growth and discovery mixed with cultural immersion. So if you want Jamaica in real life, we can help you do it in a way that makes sense and feels real. Next, who is JIP for? So let me make it clear who this is for. JIP is for the following individuals: first time travelers to Jamaica who want clarity and confidence, repeat visitors who want to go deeper than just excursions, diaspora Jamaicans reconnecting with culture and identity, food and music lovers who want real context, students, groups, and organizations seeking structured experiences, purpose driven travelers interested in volunteering, internships, and meaningful travel. So, if you want Jamaica with context, you belong on a project or a course with JIP. Now, what is new for JIP this year? First, our weekly live programming is a major focus, as I mentioned before. Our cultural corner is not just a random live session that we're going to be doing. So we're going to be doing it on Sundays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to run about 30 minutes plus Q&A afterwards. Right. So it's not just a random live where we just go live and talk. It's a structured weekly touch point designed to build a real library and help people learn consistently for free. So we're going to be going live on as many platforms as we can to educate the world about what Jamaica is all about. Right, and after we record these sessions, we're building a library of them. So once you join one and you register, you can go back. And so, for instance, the first session for the year, if you miss that, you can always log in and go back and watch the recording. So you can get the full context of what topics we discussed that week, so you can always learn more. Secondly, we're placing a bigger focus on learning and events as a major part of what JIP offers. Now, this makes it easier for people to start with Jamaica before they even travel. Third, the Real Jamaica membership is the main entry point. It is low ticket, lifetime access, and is designed to give you fast, meaningful wins on your journey to immersion in Jamaica. And finally, we're building clearer pathways from curious to ready. That means if you are watching and you like what you see, we will show you the simple next steps and how to get started. Speaking of which, how to start. This is how to start. Now, one, if you are unsure of where you should start, you want to come to Jamaica, you want to learn more about Jamaica, maybe you have family here, or maybe you have a loved one who has roots here, or you have children who has roots in Jamaica, but they aren't familiar with it, and you want to kind of, let them know their culture. So if you're unsure where to begin, then you definitely want to start with the Real Jamaica membership. This is the fastest way to build your foundation and access the resource library. Next, if you want to learn language or the patois, which is our Jamaican dialect, then you want to take our patois course. If you want deeper context into Jamaica, Jamaica's culture and history, such as national heroes, when we got independence, original inhabitants, important dates in our history, and information about our geography. If you want to learn all of that, you want to join our culture and history course. Now, if you want to master all things Jamaican food, you definitely want to take the yard style cooking course. And when I say a master class, it's not just teaching you how to make dishes, right? We really take it from A to Z. So, um, for instance, there's a popular dish in Jamaica called rice and peas. Now, to make rice and peas, you need coconut milk. The average person now buys a tin of coconut milk to make rice and peas. In this course, we're going to assume you're going to use coconut milk. We're also going to show you how to make your own coconut milk from coconut, right? So we take it from A to Z. And whether you have a grater with your hand, which is what other Jamaicans did it back then and even now, because when my mother's making rice and peas, she uses a grater. Right? She doesn't really use the blender and stuff. She graters it and then squeezes the juice out. Right. So we teach you all of that. Teach you all the equipment you need, mortar and pestle, everything A to Z. Every seasoning, how to create your own Jamaican seasonings, mix and match what each spice does, what pots and pans you need. Everything we teach you in the masterclass, the Jamaican cooking masterclass. Okay. Next, if you want real life experiences, then you can always submit an inquiry for a volunteer project, internship, group trip, or one of our structured trips to Jamaica. And if you want consistency and community, you can join our weekly cultural corner and keep learning every week. So the membership is the best first step for people because it builds foundation that makes everything else easier. And finally, your next steps. And thank you for joining. Now, thank you so much for spending time to watch this webinar. Your next step is simple. If you want to start the right way, finally, one last time, you join the Real Jamaica membership. It's $20 lifetime access and it gives you the foundation most people need. Now, if you already know what you want, choose the course or workshop or event that best fits your goal. And if you want to experience Jamaica through the JIP travel programs, send us an inquiry and we will guide you. Now, I appreciate you for joining and I'm glad you're here. And I look forward to helping you experience the real Jamaica. Thank you.